Welcome back, guys, to Karma Justice Tarot 369. We just did Virgo. Who's the next zodiac? Aries. Okay, Aries. Let's see what we got for you. So, Aries, I felt that Spirit wanted me to use the Kipperish for you. Okay, so I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. What's gonna come out? So let's see. Let's see what's gonna come out, beloved. I have 0 downloads for you, so I'm gonna take this straight off the top of the dome, beloved. Straight off the dome. I hope that you've been having a very beautiful and prosperous holiday season, and that you're getting ready to write down your evolutions for 2026. Not resolutions, but evolutions. We are evolving in 2026, baby. So let's see. Let's see whatever comes out is what the storyline gonna be. All right. Okay, Spirit. What do you want to be? Let me go ahead and get in my prayer. I call in the elements of fire for love's compassion, water for the soul's purification, air for the flow of communications, in earth to ground us in the healing protections and provisions of our ancestors, our guardian angels, the cosmic elders, and the divine feminine spirit that created us all. I'm calling in the councils of the highest white light to make these messages for Aries plain in Christ consciousness, Jesus' name, also known as Yahshua. So let's see. Ooh. So we're going to take all 3 of them because that's how I jumped out. This was the one that was more dominant. Mentally and emotionally unstable. Child, let's just see. We're not going to be negative because you guys, if you pay attention to anything that I do on any of my channels, it's always about the transmuting of the negative energies and to utilize that and make it into fuel. So what is this about this mentally and emotionally unstable? I feel like it's a sense of not depression, but anxiety from repressed emotions. Surprise! Okay, so from these 2 cards, I'm feeling like this anxiety that you're feeling to not allow anything, it's like you try to hide away, you try to hide your feelings away from yourself. Like, that's crazy, right? I know, you know how you may not want to express it to people. You might have a bit, these kind of inconsistencies with feeling secure that you know what you're talking about. And it could be having something to do with your childhood too, that you don't really know how to articulate what you truly feel. This turns into anxiety, and all of a sudden you have this emotional breakthrough that may be causing you to break down in tears. So to someone that's not used to seeing you like that, you are coming off as emotionally unstable because they are so surprised by your talking. Like, it's like, what? You actually got something to say? And the reason I can tap into this as deep as I am right now in this moment, my mother was like this. She was an Aries sun sign, and she was like this. But she never did show her emotions to the point that she broke down and really, you know how people say, no, that just means you're human. She never did that. So I didn't have a lot of surprises of my mom really showering me with her love through her words, okay? Through her deeds and her words, what she would do and say. All right? Ooh, wow. Ooh. So What I'm sensing here is that Aries may feel like something is taking you by surprise that has to do with a matter that's legal, something with the courts, and something that you cannot avoid. So this is what made you break down, because you can't avoid this. You can't avoid this, beloved. Look, karma is on the bottom. You can't avoid this. Okay, let's see. What is it that, whoa, divine masculine. See? Isn't that beautiful? That is what's crossing. Okay. Look at this as like a stabilizer or a platform or a how can I say, a pedestal, something, like a stepping stool. Okay, something that's going to keep you grounded, something that's going to keep you safe, that you can stand on. You're stable, that it's going to keep you from falling. Okay, so something could be going on with somebody, whoever resonates with this, masculine or feminine, that's happening. Something is happening in your life that is bringing on some legal ramifications. It's going to take you by surprise on how you finally allow yourself to let go and let God brings you into this divine masculine essence of yourself. Okay? This divine masculine essence of yourself. Okay? Whoa, okay. This is crossing over to mentally and emotionally unstable and surprise. Bliss. So I feel like once you finally let go and let God, you're going to realize, wow, I was holding all that junk in all this time. Man, I could have let this go a long time ago. I could have actually stood up and just being a man about it. I could have actually just stood up and been a woman about it. Because see, by this being divine masculine, the masculine energy showing up, that's indicative of fire energy, action. Okay, Aries, fire, action. And I could have been in bliss. So it's going to take you by surprise how quickly you get into a blissful state of divinity once you deal with this. This right here that's in your life, you can't avoid it. Okay? You can't avoid it. And let's get one more on this other side right here. Yep, look. You're going to be so surprised on how fast you moved out of this feeling so anxious, feeling so discombobulated, I'm feeling like you having like bouts of disassociation with reality because it's like it's too much. You've been overwhelmed. Could be about what this is. I'm picking up on a lawyer that is not wanting to be in his profession anymore and ready to move on. Because this lawyer is realizing that they can no longer be complicit into the wrongdoings of this so-called justice system. And they keep seeing the most heinous crimes against humanity get by with just a little slap on the wrist. And so I'm feeling like a lawyer is choosing to change professions.